So I have not found a good video on the internet showing what it would look like for a bigger or oversized tire to be on a 2016 Ford Transit. So I just decided to make something today to show you guys and possibly help somebody in the future kind of look at how fitment would be. In this particular case, I did change out the stock wheels, or the steelies that they had. We went with a 6-inch rim, same size, but just a different offset. This is going to be a plus 40 offset. I believe the stock runs at as a positive 60 offset. So this actually brings out the tire or the wheel a lot further out. Again, not too sure if maybe wheels would be something that a lot of people would change on these, but certainly the tires have been one of the biggest things that a lot of people deal with. They want to either do a bigger size tire or a more aggressive looking tire on these. And so again, really didn't see anything online to, I guess the max specs that you can kind of go on these. So anyways, this will just be demonstrating that. Again, this isn't anything special. I'm not editing or doing anything crazy as far as the video goes. I just wanted to get on here and show you guys what it would look like. So yeah, we'll go through that and see what you guys think. So coming in on the tire a little closer, you can see we wanted to get a little bit more of a bulkier look on the van, and so we decided to go with the Falkens. The Falkens are, or these specific ones, they're 245/75 on a 16-inch wheel. We hadn't tried any other tires that were an all-terrain tire. We do carry a lot of weight on the van. In this specific Transit, we're carrying a lot of equipment. It's a great tire. I think it's not a bad tire, but it definitely has a little bit more of a bounce than you would like. So, especially approaching higher speeds. Not that we're doing anything of that nature, obviously but I'm talking about just even highway speeds. You can definitely feel this tire being a little bit more of a bouncier and more of a, I really don't want to say this, but it doesn't seem like it's the most stable tire. Again, I'm not too sure what it is with the technology. Maybe the sidewalls are a lot less, stronger than most. But it's weird because the AT4, this is what this is. It's not the 3 or I think that's what it's called, W3 or AT3. This is a 4. This is the newest one that they put out. So from all the reviews and the specs, the technology that they put into this tire, supposedly this was supposed to be a lot heavier of a tire, a lot more of a durable tire. And so I'm not too sure what's going on there. Again, this vehicle it is pushing a lot of weight. So that might be, a thing as well too. We haven't fully weighed the van to see what it's coming in at. But again, it does have a lot of weight on it. Right now we're actually pushing close to 80 PSI. I think we're pushing 75. So we're getting close to the recommended PSI, fairly close, which, we're keeping an eye on. We're not trying to have any kind of accidents or anything like that. So, but they've been great. They haven't been bad. So anyways, I'll show you guys. But yeah, like I said, we cut it up to there, and we actually didn't even touch any of this. So this plastic here, that plastic there, we haven't even touched. I'll go on the other side to show you guys too, but that's pretty much it. We didn't have any problems with this too much. And what's crazy is that we actually did go above what people had tried and tested. We actually went, see where it's at. So this is 245/75/16. There was a lot of articles or forums that people were writing in there and kind of doing their own research on things. And a lot of folks spoke about 255/70/16 being like the max. So we thought, let's try 245/75/16. And I can honestly say that we haven't had any issues. Again, this area here, we did it just out of precaution because it was getting close to the tire. And to be honest with you, I really do feel like it is kind of close. This would probably be the max you want to do on a stock Transit, stock height. This has no suspension, it's all OEM equipment, right? So we just slapped these tires on, wheels, and called it a day. That's pretty much all we did for that. You guys are gonna see, I'm gonna turn the wheel, you guys are gonna see how close this gets. So So as you guys saw, you know, some of these pinch welds or the parts of the van actually do come close to the tire. Again, this is going to be something where we keep an eye out for any kind of rubbings. That's actually why we painted some of these areas a certain color, just that way we can see if maybe there's being paint removed. But yeah, guys, this was the biggest thing that I saw an issue looking at tires for this vehicle or these kind of vehicles, is that nobody would post how these tires would look. This is a 245 75 16-inch wheel. I guarantee you guys, if you were to do a 70, you have no problems whatsoever. Oh, another thing people don't mention, your gas mileage, even the vehicle height. The vehicle height is kind of an obvious thing because it is going to lift the vehicle up. But the biggest thing that people don't talk about is the amount of weight that you're gonna be pushing, the miles per gallon, the weight. Obviously that's gonna reduce your fuel economy. These changed my fuel economy. It was not okay. We did not like the change. We were getting maybe about 16 miles per gallon fully loaded, which, you know, it's not too bad, it's not horrible. These now went down to about 12.9 on a good day. And so we kind of fluctuate. We go in between 12.9 miles per gallon to 13.1 is what we've been seeing. So not great at all, especially if you're kind of, you know, going around town or doing a lot of stopping and going. So yeah, that's the biggest thing that most people kind of tend to overlook. So as you know, I did this myself. I thought maybe a mile per gallon wasn't gonna hurt. But yeah, it drastically does change your fuel economy, and so just keep that in mind. I know there's a lot of experts out there. People are going to comment, well, you should have known or something like that. I don't know, but there's just a lot of people that don't know this, so that's why I'm deciding to do this video. So that's why you know, this is the internet, so we can help people. Going over to the wheels, these are the GFX 16-inch overland wheels. These were actually very, very budget friendly. They're not very costly. We were looking at the Black Rhino. Those were just pricey. They weighed a lot. So there was a lot of cons going on. This is actually a work truck, so we didn't really want to push it to that extent. We didn't really think that it was going to be necessary. So we just decided to get these. These were actually from Discount Tire at $160 a pop. So another thing to talk about is the offset. So the steel wheels that these come with are a positive 60 offset. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Plus 60, positive 60. So these are actually positive 40. They'll bring the tire and the wheel further out. So, which actually was a good thing. I actually like that. The stock setup actually looks funny. It looks like the van like skipped leg day or something. So, you know, and I'll show you guys the back, that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. But man, these were great, and they actually weigh less, or if not, maybe around the same of the Steelies. We're thinking actually if we throw these wheels on with a more highway tire or like a all-season tire, they would still look great, you know. And I think after these, we are going to stick to more of a road tire than it is an all-terrain. But yeah, guys, let me flip this way, and then we'll show you the rear. So yeah, as you guys see, I know it might not be much that you guys see here as far as it sticking out, but this was a pretty big jump from what it was on the OEM spec. The stock tire and wheel would probably come about, I'm not sure if you guys are gonna see this, but man, it'd probably be about at least 2 inches or half an inch going in. And so it looked funny. We didn't like it. Just decided that this was gonna be the best, kind of the best look for that. So pretty much it, guys. It was just a short video that I wanted to make. I know people might have some other questions, or I might have missed something. Again, I just really wanted to get on here to show you guys how much, how much room you would get out of putting, an oversized tire, or what this would be considered an oversized tire on a Ford Transit. I know you can go much bigger. That's gonna include, lifting the vehicle, doing other aftermarket upgrades. This doesn't have anything. Again, I didn't see anything on the internet about it, so I just wanted to maybe help somebody out when they're kind of going through this and shopping for new tires. So anyways, give this video a like, share. If you guys have any questions, just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, we'll make any videos that people ask for if you guys want to see anything. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you.